Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome to the fourth class channel of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Anyway, let's just get straight into it.
Let's begin with a basic.
Yeah, we get it,
You
Monkuma.
can figure out who and I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Hold on, I gotta. Okay, we're back. And,
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura was one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you. I had nothing to do.
Yeah, I never killed someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
hey! Hina's account. What?
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
What reason do you have to say that?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Dang it.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
There we go.
Is that it? That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can.
Son of.
It was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That's the only reason you have for
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have.
No. That's about as low as you can. It was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have.
No. That's about as low as you can. It was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That's the only
Okay, now I have to
You hated her.
That doesn't make any sense.
work off of this.
The reason you have for accusing us?
No. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as
Oh my god, come on.
it was one of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Did I already try that or?
It was one of you. One of you killed.
What reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That's the only reason you have.
Got him.
No, wrong.
Hey.
another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Oh gosh, darn it. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see them.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that one of you is actually...
I don't deny that she never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her. No, that's wrong.
Sure. When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized an entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. Bleh. And the reason I know that is Hiro got the candy from Hina. When Sakura got the candy, Sakura loved candy too much to share. No, this one. Nope. It's either this one or this one now. Got it.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. Got a problem with that?
Slagging hostility.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious. It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Rude. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Coco in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Coco did it.
What are you saying? No way. How do you do it?
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Ina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was under the magazine shelf, on the magazine shelf, above the magazine shelf, on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts that what Hiro told us. Blah. Here we go again. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's the problem? What I say makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found it. It was only after I found the magazine tucked when I pulled it out.
What's the problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
Nope. There goes half a heart.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
I can tell you when
it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
when I pulled it out.
What's the problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body.
Got him.
No, it's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Neither do I.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt. She wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Oh, are we getting a bullet time battle?
It's gameplay. Must be a bullet time. It's gameplay.
Show me the proof. You're at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Got him.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the record right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh sure, thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
Sit. I'm going to end it today. Okay? I'm going to end everything.
As soon
What?
as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you. You're the worst. I hope you die.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. You ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hero's story.
What are you talking about? What else can there be?
There's one thing that Hero's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger, why he picked Toko, why the magazine was hidden. Why he picked Toko. No. And that's my cue. Just kidding.
I refuse to give up yet.
The ultimate hope does not give up.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Come on, did I... Ah!
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Okay, let's get back to the part that I was at. Already picked that. So... Okay, why the magazine was hidden?
I got it. That's true.
Oops. Let's actually read this one since I skipped a little bit. By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Why does that say Yasuhiro? Did I just glitch the game? That's funny.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
He's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
No, got it.
I got it. It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is that Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, look at my work. It doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed him.
No, you didn't.
No, that's you.
Don't doubt Hero attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean? What he means is that Hero isn't the killer.
Are you serious? That's just... I don't believe it.
Hero, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Kyoko's examination summary, status of Sakura's body.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed him on
Yellow
the
powder.
from the shelf nearby. And I hit over from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer.
I don't think so.
I didn't want to, but I did. I grabbed him on a coat and I hit him from behind. She could do anything.
Oops.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, it's wrong.
How did that work?
If Sakura died from Hero's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Oh yeah.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, Both attacks must have come from the Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There was something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Okay, what is it gonna be? Where's that S? Chess piece.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knife, if I remember.
If so, what's that mean matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. But 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
What is this evidence?
I got it! Earlier, Yoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bonds. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Are you sure about that?
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Oh, burn! Burn!
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Ooh.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
This is gonna be another full-time battle in one case.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but bargain.
Here we go, another full-time battle.
It's a lie. It means nothing. I hate you. You tell me.
Well, that was easy. Never mind.
This should prove it.
Locker handprint. Yes, let's go.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on a inside of the locker. They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
It doesn't. Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
It's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
Probably a killer.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably? Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I ran into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yeah, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh.
Sakura, covered in blood, and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combined, they soared to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Rose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone took me away. When the prince paid me a visit, I wondered, so I opened my eyes to see. Water everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked it with the first thing I could find. Which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman, and I'm gonna go down. I wanted to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me involved.
I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hero's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote. What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toto's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Huh?
Hero's attack, and then Toto's. That still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you finished. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Wishes like command, darling.
Creepy.
was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with a Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I was at. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, wrong.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
And she must have moved her body after she killed her, right? To make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Havoc just hid in the locker again.
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The locker was too small. I was in the locker. I saw it for myself. The locker was too small, I think. No. I was in the locker. No. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously, Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yellow powder, Monokuma file 4, or Hina's count. It's gotta be yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? It wasn't from genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Come on.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Monokuma file 4,
It
maybe?
wasn't from genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
There's no other possible that killed Sakura. I can't think of
No, it's wrong.
Yes!
on Akuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe even for that hit with the bottles at the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You injected there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poison?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
Ew. Kill me. Not literally.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
I have a few that didn't. Never mind.
But you're the only one talking.